Everybody knows Kenny Bednarek as the fastest man who never wins the biggest gold. But what if the sprinting world has been watching the wrong champion all along? Because while everyone keeps talking about Noah Lyles, while everyone keeps celebrating Letsile Tebogo's Olympic gold, one man has quietly become the most dangerous sprinter on the planet, and almost nobody saw it coming. For 5 straight years, Kenny Bednarek lived the same nightmare. He ran the races of his life, only to watch someone else stand on top of the podium. Olympic silver, world silver, another silver, and another silver. 4 global finals, 4 heartbreaking second places. Most athletes eventually accept being close enough. Kenny Bednarek refused. Instead, he disappeared back into training, changed the weakest part of his race, and came back looking like an entirely different athlete. Now here's where things get controversial, because some fans still insist Noah Lyles is the king of the 200 meters. Others argue that until someone takes the Olympic title from Letsile Tebogo, nobody else deserves that crown. But here's the uncomfortable truth. In 2026, neither of them has looked as dominant as Kenny Bednarek. He opened his season by beating the reigning Olympic champion, not by inches, not by a lucky photo finish, by 0.27 seconds. At this level, that's domination. 1 week later, he did it again. Different country, different field, same result, another comfortable Diamond League victory. Then came something nobody expected. He dropped into the 100 meters, lined up against some of the fastest men on Earth, and blasted a wind-aided 9.72 seconds, finishing comfortably ahead of Christian Coleman and leaving Letsile Tebogo well behind. Suddenly, this wasn't just a great 200-meter runner anymore. This was a sprinter becoming dangerous at both distances, and the biggest reason may surprise you. For years, Bednarek admitted his weakest point was his start, so instead of hoping it would improve, he trained every day beside one of the greatest starters in history, Christian Coleman. Every practice became a battle. Every block start became a lesson. Every fraction of a second mattered. The result: the athlete who used to chase races from behind is now leading them before the field even reaches the curve. That's why Rabat mattered. He didn't win because of an incredible finish. He won because the race was already over halfway through. Stockholm proved it wasn't luck. Los Angeles proved his speed wasn't limited to one event. Now the entire sprinting world is asking a different question. Has Kenny Bednarek finally solved the one weakness that kept him from becoming world champion? Because if he has, the rest of the season suddenly looks very different. Hayward Field, the Prefontaine Classic, the Diamond League Final Budapest. Every major race now carries enormous pressure. Not because Bednarek has to prove he's fast. Everyone already knows that. He has to prove he can finally turn incredible speed into individual global gold. And maybe that's the biggest twist of all. For years, Kenny Bednarek was the man chasing everybody else. Now Olympic champions are looking over their shoulders because the sprinter everyone called the silver medal guy has become the man nobody wants to see in the lane next to them. The only question left is this: when the biggest final of the season arrives, will Kenny Bednarek finally finish first? Or will sprinting hand him another silver medal? We're about to find out.